In financial modeling functions, we'll take a look at offset. Offset is used to give the address of a cell or a range and is used to offset a series of values by a variable amount. For example, if a project has terms of 2 months, means there is a delay in payment received and goods delivered of 2 months, we can use this function to represent it in the Excel spreadsheet. Before we tackle the problem, we'll see a simple example dealing with offset function and then a slightly complex example where the sales term is 1 month and sales realized or cash receipts will be staggered by 1 month from when the goods are sold. So we'll take a look at the Excel spreadsheet. Now this one is a simple example of offset. Here what we have is, we have a column, we have a table which has got rows and columns. And the values are from 1 till 9. Now what we do is we go to cell B7 where there is a formula given to offset with respect to C2, 2 and 1. That is 2 row offset and 1 column offset. So what is the position C2? C and 2 is, this is the position where 1 is. And then there is a row offset of 2. That means 1, 2. And then there is a column offset of 1, which is 1. So the value is 8. That is what is given in the offset. So offset C2 with respect to C2, row offset is 2 and column offset is 1 and the value is 8. In a slightly more complex example, what we have is, we have the payment terms of 1 month. So when a sale is effective or is made effective, the payment received for that sale is after 1 month. So if today I make the sale, if I'm going to get paid next month, that is the terms of the sale. So that is 1 month. And that information is captured in B1. And if you want to plot it in an Excel spreadsheet, how do we do it? We do it using a formula which is given in C5, which is offset with respect to C4, no row offset but only column offset of whatever is given in cell B1, absolute reference. So in B1 it is given as 1. So basically it means the column offset is 1, which would mean whatever is in with respect to C4, whatever is, this is C4, whatever is in column which is 1 column before will appear in the next column. So here 1 column before is 500. So that is what appears as an offset in cell C5. So 500 and from then on it repeats actually. So 877 in F4 will appear in G5. 324 in G4 will appear in H5. And so there is a 1 month offset, which is what we have done in using the spreadsheet. A slightly different way to render it is by using a conditional clause. So here what we do is, if 1 month is greater than or equal to column B4. What is column B4? Which is 500. If it is greater than, if 1 is greater than 500, which is not the case, hence it is 0. If 1 is greater or equal to, then what happens is that the previous column's value will appear. So the only difference is that there will be a 0, because here for this value there is no column offset because it is sales and sales doesn't have any meaning. So that will be 0, but all the others will be offset by 1 column. So it will continue as it is. Hope you understood. Thank you.